Hi, back again with Tuck Hog. This is Zand101, and we're continuing this CJ Entus, and we made Fox set of the Shinhan Winners League. Effort took the game quite convincingly against Roro last match, and this is going to be another Zerg v Zerg against Keke, who's a little bit better. He's about 40% across the board, so hopefully we'll actually have some competition here, rather than just Effort steamrolling Keke like he did to Roro the last set. Alright.
Sorry, I don't think it was quite steamrolled by Effort. I think that he made the pressure work and made his link harass work in his really big two bases using catching positions.
Alright. So it's Keke is orange and CJ Effort is brown. So we have Effort at the 10 o'clock.
Keke at 5, I think it looked like.
Alright. Effort at 10 and Keke at 5. Alright, I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna have to say that Roro had the Mutalisks. He could have brought them back to fight off those lings. He could have done something. He just sort of kept on letting his drones die and didn't really use his Mutalisks to any effect at all. I mean, he should have at least tried something a bit earlier, I think. I don't know what he could have done, but he should have tried.
Looks like Keke is starting off scouting in the direction, and Effort is scouting in the right direction. So that should be interesting to see how that affects the game.
Yeah, it looks like neither player choosing to go for a 9 pool, probably both going for at least a 12 pool or maybe even 12 hatch, which could be interesting. This map is Tower Cross, which is a 3-player map. I'm not actually sure of the specifics of the map. I've only really seen the tile set, but I think it has a fairly okay choke leading into the base, but the one into the natural is fairly large, which leads me to believe that most of these... Oh, actually it looks like Effort is going for a 12 hatch, which will give him an advantage over Keke in the a definite economic advantage.
He did this against I've just had a mental blank, sorry.
That's alright, I'm sure it'll come to you. It looks like Keke is now coming out to take his expansion. So, I mean, he's not going to be terribly far behind. I think he would have a quicker gas and quicker pull, but his expansion is going to be slightly delayed. So it's not a huge difference, but it is a difference. And in Zerg v Zerg, every bit counts. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. His lair will be a bit faster than Keke's probably, or at least his Zergling speed is. I imagine because of the size of the map, he'll probably go for lair first to get those quicker mutas out. It's actually a fairly large map, I believe.
If this doesn't get down soon, it doesn't look like Effort has any larvae actually available. So if those lings were to go straight in, I think they could actually do a lot of damage.
Here we see Effort going straight to lair, whereas it looks like Keke has upgraded link speed. So it's these little variations which really do set Zerg v Zerg apart. It's not actually that big a difference in the play, but it all adds up really. It's hard to say who's got the advantage at the moment. I'd probably cede it to Effort, considering that his economy is going to be a bit better and he's going to have early Mutalisks, but it seems like Keke is pushing up with a slightly larger Zergling force. I think it's basically, the differences aren't so great. It's going to come down to who loses that first drone, or that amount of drones. Actually, it looks like, oh no, I thought he got them right into his base, but there's a line of Zerglings, which is a pretty Savior-esque move. He likes those lines of Zerglings. Looks like these ones going to be surrounded and picked off That's and more links coming up. So it looks like Keke might be able to push into his base and kill a drone or two, which is a big deal. Um,
Oh, there's about 8 wins versus 2.
wow. Actually,
Effort actually,
in a lot of trouble here. Keke actually able to push in with these early links. Um, wow. This is a
with more on their way.
with more on their way and link speed. So, wow, I think Effort might be taking this game right here. Looks like a drone died at least one. Um,
Keke.
judging from the explosion, it looks like Kiki's definitely going to take it. Oh, not definitely, but he's definitely got the advantage. Uh,
Getting,
drone's getting surrounded there. Zerglings rather. Um, Wow, this is a bit of Zergling dancing here. I was going to say up until that point, it's basically going to come down to whose Mutalisk micro is better, but now it's swapped around and gone to whose Zergling micro is better and who has the Zergling advantage. And it seems that Kiki has a significant advantage at this point. Lots more Zerglings. Spy going down for Kiki. I don't know if it is going down for Effort.
the effort spire I think is completed, but I'm not quite sure if he has enough minerals to actually. He's used them all on Zerglings. I'm not sure if he'll actually have enough to produce any Mutalisks.
Yes, and I believe that Zerglings morph at a considerably. And actually, he won't have any lava for
Again, true. And
won't have,
that
and now he's lost
that
that
hatchery going
expansion.
down is it's not going to be helpful at all.
I think that's going to be the end of it because even if he is able to fend off these lings, which I think he will be able to, maybe he's just not going to be able to keep up in terms of lava or economy with Kiki now, especially considering how many drones are actually dying here. I think this will be GG. This stun can probably come up in time, but it's just not going to have the Mutalisk. Wow, a lot of drones just died here. Looks like he's able to sneak a. Actually, I think he's only got 3 drones left. Looks like Effort is able to sneak a Zergling in, kills a drone, maybe 2. Kiki now aware of this, that's a bit sloppy. I think that's the big difference between players like these guys and, say, Jadong. I mean, Jadong wouldn't have lost
July
that.
or Savior.
Yeah, they wouldn't have lost that drone most likely. Scourge coming out, GG.
GG.
Yeah, no hope. Good job by Kiki bringing CJ back into this game, or actually, yeah. I've actually forgotten who he's playing for. Bringing his team back into the game.
It's no Kiki actually plays for Fox.
Nope, my mistake. He plays for Fox. Bringing Fox back into the game. Continue the set on. I hope the next one's a good one. I actually don't find Zerg that satisfying, but GG, I guess.
GG.
Uh, yeah.